Hello, my dear friends. How are you all? I hope you all are good and fantastic. So, my dear friends, you are very welcome in our lecture number 3 of Introduction to Trigonometry with new and amazing topic. Okay, so my dear friends, I hope you will enjoy this lecture. So, without wasting the time, let's start. Yes, so today we are going to discuss trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. So there are some common angles like 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. So these are very common angles which are used in most of the questions. Okay, so now we have to see what is the values of these degrees like sine 30 degrees, sine 45 degrees, sine 60 degrees, sine 90 degrees. We have to see, we have to derive how these values comes. Okay, so now let's start. Yes, first of all we have to see range of trigonometric ratios from 0 to 90 degrees. So what is the range of these ratios from 0 to 90 degrees? Okay, so the range of for 0 degree, range of theta for 0 to 90 degree. Okay, if we talk about sine theta, so the value of sine theta from 0 to 90 degree is always greater than and equals to 0 but less than and equals to 1. So this is the range of sine theta. If we talk about the range of cos theta, cos theta, so it is also greater than and equals to 0 but less than and equals to 1. Okay, so the third ratio we have tan theta. So the range is, it is always greater than or equals to 0 but less than and equals to what? But less than infinity. But less than infinity. Okay, so this is the range of tan theta. So the range of tan theta is what? 0 to infinity. 0 to what? 0 to infinity. Okay, now if you talk about sec theta, so the range of sec theta is, it is greater than or equals to 1 but less than infinity. So the range of sec theta is 1 to infinity. From 1 to infinity. I hope my dear friends you understand these things. Okay, so the next, if we talk about fifth point, if we talk about cot theta, so the range of cot theta must be greater than and equals to 0 but less than infinity. Okay, now so the final ratio is cosec theta. So the range of cosec theta is greater than and equals to 1 but less than infinity. So these are the ranges of trigonometric ratios from 0 to 90 degrees. From 0 to 90 degrees. So in the range of 0 to 90 degrees, the value of sine theta should be 0 to 1. Cos theta is 0 to 1. Tan theta is 0 to infinity. Sec theta is 1 to infinity. Cot theta is 0 to infinity. And cosec theta is 1 to infinity. So my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. You understand the range of trigonometric ratios from 0 to 90 degrees. So this is very easy. So tan theta and sec theta are not defined at 90 degree because the value of tan 90 is infinity. Also the value of sec 90 is also infinity. Okay, and cot theta and cosec theta are not defined at 0 degree because I'm saying that if we want to know the value of tan 90, it is what? It is infinity. So this is not defined at 90 degree. If we want the value of sec 90, this is also what? This is also 90 degree. So the value of tan theta at 90 degree and sec theta at 90 degree is not defined. Is not defined. Okay, and if we talk about the value of cot theta at 0 degree, it is infinity. And if we talk about cosec theta at 0 degree, this is also not defined. So this is not defined. So my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. So now let's move on. Yes. So variation of trigonometric ratios from 0 to 90 degree. Here is the range of trigonometric ratios and here is the variation of trigonometric ratios ratios from 0 to 90 degree. So there is a little bit different from range and variation. As theta increases from 0 degree to 90 degree. Okay, now theta is increases from 0 to 90 degree and we have to see the variations of the ratios. Okay, so first we are talking about sin theta. So sin theta, in the case of sin theta is increases from 0 to 1. From 0 to 1. Okay, how it is increases? So let's see the graph of the sin theta like this. Let's suppose this is the graph and this is the rough diagram. Okay, now on the x-axis there are angles 0, 30, 60, 90 like this. Okay, and from the y-axis there are numbers 1, 2, 3 like this. Okay, so this is 1 and this is our 90 degree. So sin theta increases from 0 to 90. So the curve of sin theta is like this. Like this. So the curve of sin theta is at 0 degree sin theta is 0 and at 90 degree the value of sin theta is sin 90 is 1. So like this sin theta is increases from 0 to 90. If you go beyond 90 degree then it will again goes down, so the graph will decrease. So the value of sin theta will decrease. But now here we are talking just about 0 to 90 degree. Okay, so the next point is, yes, so now if you talk about the cos theta, so here is cos theta decreases from 1 to 0. From 1 to 0. If we draw the graph of cos theta like this, so let's suppose this is 0 and this is 1. Okay, so this is decreases like this. Okay, so this is 0, this is 90. We know that the cos 0 is 1 and cos 90 is what? Cos 90 is 0. So we can say that cos theta decreases from 1 to 0 like this. Okay, I hope you get this point, my dear friends. Okay, so now let's move on. Now we are talking about third point, means tan theta. So the value of tan theta increases from 0 to infinity. From 0 to infinity. So the graph of tan theta is like this. It will goes like this. So the value of tan 0 is 0, but the value of tan 90 is not defined because the value of tan 90 is infinity. We cannot find the fixed value. Okay, so this is the graph of tan theta. Now let's talk about fourth point, means cot theta. So the value of cot theta decreases what? Decreases from infinity to 0. From infinity to 0. Decreases from infinity to 0. So the graph of cot theta be like. So the value of cot theta at 0 degree is infinity, and the value of cot 0 at 0 degree is 0. This is what? So the value of cot 90 degree, cot theta at 90 degree is 0. So this is the graph of cot theta. It is decreases from what? From 0 to infinity. Now if we talk about sec theta. So sec theta increases from 1 to infinity, means it is increases from 1 to infinity like this. At 0 degree, okay, at 0 degree the value of sec 0 is 1, means it is starting from 1 and goes to infinity. So at 90 degree the value of sec theta is 90 degree. Okay, so sixth point means cosec theta. So the value of cosec theta is decreases from what? From infinity to 1. From infinity to 1. Okay, so the graph of cosec theta is like this. So the value of cosec 0 is infinity. Okay, and the value of cos 90 is 1. So this is like this. So the graph of cosec theta is like this. So my dear friends, I hope you understand the concept of the variation of theta from 0 to 90 degree. Okay, I think this is enough for you to understand the variations. Okay, I explained all the graphs related to the ratios. Okay, so now let's move on. Yes, now we are finding the value of trigonometric ratio of 45 degrees. So what is the values of 45 degrees of particular ratios? Okay, so let's start. So now we have to find the values of ratios of 45 degree. Okay, so let's suppose we have a right angle triangle like this. This is a right angle triangle. A, B and C, right angle at B. So let in triangle ABC, okay, right angle at B. If one angle is 45 degree, if one angle is 45 degree, then the other angle is also 45 degree. Okay, if this angle is 45, then this angle is automatically is what? 45 degree, because you can find also by angle sum property. Let we know angle A means angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degree, and we have angle A is 45 degree, which we are assuming this, and this is 90 degree, and we don't know angle C is equals to 180 degree. So angle C is equals to 180 plus 180 minus is here 180 minus 90 minus 45. Okay, after solving this it will become 180, this is plus. Okay, this is what? This is 135. If you solve it, we get what? 45 degree. Angle C is what? 45 degree. So we can say that angle C is also what? 45 degree. Okay, so I hope you understand these things. So now, so these two angles are equal. So we can say that, the triangle, we can say that AB is equals to BC, because triangle ABC is what? Is isosceles triangle. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. Okay, if these angles are equal, so automatically these two adjacent sides are equal. Okay, so now suppose that BC is equals to AB, which is equals to, we are taking as A. Okay, we are taking BC and AB as A. So this is A and this is also A. So what is the value of AC? So the value of AC is equals to what? Is equals to BC square plus AB square. Okay, means A square plus A square under root. So it will become A root 2. Okay, so the value of AC is what? Value of AC is A root 2. Okay, my dear friends, understand? So now we have to find the values of ratios. How? Let's see. So we know that we have perpendicular is A, base is A, and hypotenuse is what? Hypotenuse is A root 2. Okay, now first of all we have to find the value of sine 45, and we know that the value of sine 45 is what? Yes, means perpendicular upon hypotenuse. And what is perpendicular? A. And what is hypotenuse? A upon root 2. So now it will become 1 upon root 2. So we have sine 45 is 1 upon root 2. So similarly, we can find the values of cos 45. Okay, the values of what? Cos 45, which is base upon hypotenuse, means A upon A root 2, which is same as sine 45 means 1 upon under root 2. So the value of cos 45 is what? 1 upon under root 2. Okay, yes, so now here is tan 45 degree is what? Tan 45 degree is equals to, we know that perpendicular upon base, and the perpendicular is A, base is A. So this will become like A upon A. Okay, so this will is equals to, if we cancel this we get 1. So here we get tan 45 degree is equals to 1. Is equals to what? Yes, 1. Okay, now cosec 45 degree. We know that this is what? This is 1 upon sine 45 degree. I hope you understand these things. So this will become like 1 upon, this is, yes, 1 upon 1 root 2. So this will become root 2. So we can write cosec 45 degree is equals to root 2. What? Yes, root 2. Yes, now let's find. Okay, sec, here is sec 45 degree. So this is what? 1 upon cos 45 degree. 1 upon cos 45 degree. And this is what? 1 upon cos 45 is what? Here is cos 45 is 1 upon root 2. What is 1 upon root 2? So we can write 1 upon root 2. So this will become root 2. I hope you get this point. So sec 45 degree is root 2. Sec 45 degree is what? Root 2. I hope you understand these things. Now the final is cot 45 degree. What is cot 45 degree? And we know that what is cot 45 degree? This is 1 upon tan 45 degree. Okay. So we can write 1 upon tan 45 is what? 1. So this is 1. So this is equals to 1. So from this we can write cot 45 degree is equals to 1. Is equals to 1. I hope you understand these things. Okay. So now we are finding trigonometric ratios of 30 degree and 60 degree. Okay. So for finding the ratios of 30 degree and 60 degree, we have to take an equilateral triangle. What is equilateral triangle? That the triangle in which all these sides are equilateral. So this is A, B and C. Okay. So this is an equilateral triangle. So we have angle A is equals to angle B is equals to angle C is equals to what? 60 degree. Okay. This is a equilateral triangle property, because in equilateral triangle all angles are at 60 degree. Okay. So now we are drawing a perpendicular AD from the vertices A, vertex A. Okay. This is D point. Okay. Now in triangle ABD and triangle ACD. Okay. So angle B is equals to angle C because 60 degree both. Angle ADB is equals to angle ADC is equals to 90 degree, and AD is equals to AD, which is common. So we can say that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. Why? By double AS, means angle side. Okay. So now we can say that BD is equals to TC and angle BAD is equals to what? Is equals to angle CAD, means this angle is equals to this angle. So this is 60 degree and it will become what? 30 degree. So this is also 30 degree. So my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. How we are doing, why we are doing this? Because we have to prove that this is 30 degree. This angle is 30 degree. Okay. So this is by what? By CPCT, means corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So now let's move on. Yes. Now. So we can say that triangle ABD is a right angle triangle. Is a right angle triangle. Okay. In which angle BAD is what? 30 degree. And angle ABD is what? Is 60 degree. Okay. So now let AB is equals to twice of A. We are taking AB is what? AB is 2A. Okay. So what is BD? BD is half of BA. So we can write it BD is half of BC. Okay, half of BC and BA also, because BC is equals to BA. So if AB is equals to 2A, so similarly BC is equals to 2A. So now BD is what? BD is half of BC, means half into A means half into 2A. Okay, this is 2A, and these two and this two will be cancelled. This is what? Into 2A, and this two will be cancelled, we get A. So BD is equal to half of BC, means half into twice of A. Half into what? Twice of A. And this two will be cancelled, we get A. Okay. So now we have, if we observe in this triangle, we have hypotenuse AB, and we have this side base BD, but we don't have what? AD, means perpendicular. So now we have to find the perpendicular AD. So AD square is equals to AB square minus BD square. Okay, if we apply the Pythagoras theorem, we can write it as hypotenuse square is equals to perpendicular square plus base square, and perpendicular square is equals to hypotenuse square minus base square. So we can write it as, what is AB square? Means twice of A square, minus BD is A square. It will get 4A square minus A square. Okay, so we have twice of A square. So what is the value of AD? Where AD is A root 3. AD is what? A root 3. Now we are finding what? We are finding the value of sine 30. So for finding the values of sine 30, cos 30 and tan 30, we have perpendicular is A root 3. Base we have A. Hypotenuse we have twice of A. Okay, so we can easily find. So sine 30 is, this is for 30 degrees. Okay, if we take 60 degree, then the value becomes change. Then the values becomes changes. Okay, yes, this is for 30 degree. We need sorry. Yeah, so this is for 60 degree. Okay, because for 60 degree the perpendicular is AD and base is BD and the hypotenuse is AB, and for 30 degree the perpendicular is BD and base is AD and hypotenuse is same AB. So now firstly we are finding the value of 60 degree. So the sine 60 is, we know, perpendicular upon hypotenuse. And what is perpendicular? Perpendicular we have A root 3 and hypotenuse is 2A, and this A will be cancelled, we get root 3 upon 2. What is? Yes, root 3 upon 2. Now similarly cos 60 degree. So for cos 60 degree we have base upon hypotenuse, and what is base? We have base is A and hypotenuse is 2A, and we have 1 upon 2. Similarly we can find tan 60 degree. Okay, so this is perpendicular upon base, means what is perpendicular? A root 3, and this is base, we have A, so this is root 3. And similarly we can find sec 60, which is inverse of cos, so it is 2, and cosec 60, which is inverse of sine 60, so this will is 2 upon root 3, and cot 60 which is inverse of tan 60, and this is 1 upon root 3. Okay, my dear friend. Now we have to find what? 30s in the respect of 30s. So for 30s we have perpendicular is it will interchange. Okay, so we have perpendicular is a and base is root 3a and hypotenuse is same, which is twice of m. This is for 30 degrees. So now for sine 30, which is what? Which is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, means a upon 2m. So we get 1 upon 2. And for cos 30, we have base upon hypotenuse, means we have root 3a upon 2am. So we have root 3 upon 2. Okay. Similarly, we can find tan 30, which is perpendicular upon base, means a upon root 3a, and we have 1 upon root 3. Okay. And what is sec 30, which is inverse of cos 30, means 2 upon root 3. What is cosec 30, which is inverse of sin 30, means 2 upon 1, which is 2. And what is cot 30, which is inverse of tan 30, means root 3. So this is the method to find these values. Now we are seeing the table in which we can easily find the values directly without doing these long method. Okay, so let's do that. Now the standard values are. So I am telling you these values, okay, and you no need to remember it if you learn this method. Okay, so the method is, so now we have to find sine a, cos a, tan a, cosec a, sec a, and cot a. Okay, first of all, put the values 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, divided by 4 every value. Take the under root. If you learn this method, you no need to remember all the values. Okay, 0 upon 4 means 0, leave it. 1 upon 4 under root, it will give 1 upon 2. Root 2 upon 4 means this is 2, means 1 upon under root 2. This is root 3 upon under root of 4 is 2. This is 2. And this is what? 1. So this is the only value of sine A. If you remember it, then you can find rest of the value, rest of the ratios. Okay, how? Let's see. So the cos A is the reverse of sine 90, means cos 0 is equals to sine 90, means 1. Cos 30 is equals to sine 60, which is equals to root 3 upon 2. Cos 45, which is equals to sine 45, means 1 by root 2. So cos 60 is what? Cos 60 is equals to, this is equals to the value of sine 30. So this is what? This is 1 upon 2. Okay, and cos 90 is 0. Okay, so you can see that the cos A is what? This is the reverse of sine A, means here is 1, here is 1, here is root 3 upon 2, and here is root 3 upon 2. Okay, so basically we write just inverse the values of the sine A, means 1, here is 0, 1 upon 2, 1 upon root 2, root 3 upon 2, and 1. And here is 1, root 3 upon 2, 1 upon root 2, 1 upon 2, and 0. Okay, yeah, so now tan A, we have to find the value of tan A, means tan 0, tan 30, tan 45, tan 60, and tan 90. Okay, so we know that tan A is what? Sin A upon cos A, means if we want to find the value of tan 0, so this is what? Tan sin 0 upon cos 0, sin 0 upon cos 0. So this is what? 0 upon 1, this is 0. Got it? And here is tan 30. Tan 30 is sin 30 upon cos 30, means 1 upon 2 upon root 3 upon 2. 1 upon 2 upon root 3 upon 2. So this is what? 1 upon root 3. Okay. And here is tan 45 is 1 because if we divide 1 upon root 2 by 1 upon root 2, we get 1. I hope you get this point. Okay. And if we want to find the value of tan 60, so this is what? Root 3 upon 2 upon 1 upon 2. Okay. So this is root 3. I hope you get this point. And here is 1090 is what? 1 upon 0. So this is infinity. Now we have to find the value of cosec A. So cosec A is what? 1 upon sin A. So here is, you can find the cos 0. So this is what? This is 1 upon 0. Means this is infinity. Okay. Means this is the reverse of sin A. Means the reverse of the value of sin A. Means if this is 1 upon 2, so if we reciprocate this, so this is what? This is the 2. This is 1 upon root 2, so this is root 2. This is root 3 upon 2, this is 2 upon root 3. This is 1 and this is 1 upon 1, this is 1. Now sec A is what? Sec A is the reciprocate value of cos A, means this is 1, this is 1 upon 1, this is 2 upon root 3. And this is root 2. This is 2. This is what? Yes, this is 2. Okay, and this is, yes, infinity. Okay, so this is the reverse values of cosec A. Like this is here is infinity, here is 2, root 2, 2 upon root 3, and here is 1, and here is 1, 2 upon root 3, root 2, 2, and infinity. Now let's find the value of cot A. So cot A is what? Yes, cot A is 1 upon tan A. 1 upon tan A. So this is infinity. Okay, and here is 1 upon root 3, means this is root 3. This is 1 and this is 1 upon root 3. Okay, and this tan 90 is what? Tan 90 is 0. Tan 90 is 0. I hope you get this point. So these are the, yes, standard values of trigonometric ratios. These are the standard values. Okay, if you know cos A and sin A, means if you know the values of these ratios, then you can easily find the value of rest of the ratios. Okay, I hope you get this point. So now let's move on. Yes, so now let's solve some problem. So here is, my dear friends, we have to find the value of this equation. Okay, so now first of all, sin 60 is what? Sin 60 is, we know that this is root 3 upon 2. This is root 3 upon 2, you can see in this. Okay, sin 60 is root 3 upon 2. Okay, now cos 30, here is cos 30, the value of cos 30 degree is equals to, you can see in the cos 30, so again cos 30 is root 3 upon 2. So we can write this is root 3 upon 2. Okay, now sin 30 is what? Sin 30 degree is equals to, this is what? This is 1 upon 2. Okay, and cos 60 degree is again 1 upon 2. So now put these values in this equation. So we get, here is, if we put sin 60 is root 3 upon 2. Okay, multiply cos 30 is root 3 upon 2. Okay, plus sin 30 is what? Sin 30 is 1 upon 2 into cos 60 is 1 upon 2. Okay, so from this, if we solve this, we get 3 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4. Okay, so if we take the LCM, okay, so 4 is the LCM and this will become 3 plus 1 is equals to 4 upon 4. So this is equals to 1. So this is the correct answer. So I hope you understand these things, my dear friends. Okay, so now let's move on to tan square 45 degree, cos square 30 degree minus sin square 60 degree. We know that tan 45 is 1, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Now putting the values in equation, we get 2 into 1 square plus root 3 by 2 whole square minus root 3 upon 2 whole square. So we get 2 plus 3 by 4 minus 3 by 4. So this will be cancelled and we get 2 as the answer. Okay, I hope you get this point. So now let's move on. Now again we have to find the value of this also. So now we know that the value of tan 30 is what? So it is 1 by root 3. Okay, so now just put the value 2 into 1 upon root 3 upon 1 plus 1 upon root 3 whole square. So we get 2 upon root 3 and this is 3 plus 1 upon 3 and it will become 2 upon root 3 into 3 upon 4. Okay, so this will be cancelled. We get 2 and this is root 3 into root 3 upon root 3 into 2. This will cancel. We get root 3 upon 2. This is our answer. Yes, so the next question is, my dear friends, 1 minus tan square 45 degree upon 1 plus tan square 45 degree is what? So we have to find the value of this. So here is, we know that tan 45 degree is what? We know that this is 1. Okay, so now put the value of tan 45 degree in this equation. So we get 1 minus tan 45, tan square 45 degrees means 1 square divided by here is 1 plus tan square 45 degree means 1 square. Okay, so this is 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus 1. So this will be cancelled. So we get 0 upon 2. So this is equals to 0. So the result will be is 0. Okay, this is the answer. So now let's move on. If tan a plus b is equals to root 3 and tan a minus b is equals to 1 upon root 3 and we have the range of a plus b is which is greater than 0 but less than equals to 90 degree and a is always greater than b. Now we have to find the value of a and b. Okay, yes, so we know that we have tan a plus b is equals to root 3 and we know the value of root 3 is what? Tan 60 degree. Okay, so we can write it as also tan a plus b is equals to tan 60 degree. We can write it as, yes. So now we are comparing this. So a plus b is equals to 60 degree. A plus b is equals to 60 degree. This is our equation number 1. Okay, now tan a minus b is equals to 1 upon root 3 and we know root 3, 1 upon root 3 is equals to what? Tan 30 degree and we can write it as tan a minus b is equals to tan 30 degree. Now in this case we are comparing a minus b is equals to 30 degree. So we get a minus b is equals to 30 degree. This is our equation second. Now if we add 1 and second, we get this is a minus b. This is a plus b. Okay, this is what? A plus b is equals to 60 and this is a minus b is equals to 30 degree. So if we solve it, if we add, so this will be cancelled. We have twice of a is equals to what? Twice of a is equals to 90 degree. So a is equals to 45 degree. Now put the value of a in any of the equations. So we are putting in equation second. So we get 45 minus b is equals to 30 degree and we have b is equals to 45 minus 30. So we get b is equals to 15 degree. So we have a and b both. Okay, so my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. So this is enough for today and we will meet in the next lecture with the new topic. So thank you very much guys for listening me. Take care and goodbye.